What is the difference between points and pixels, forward font size? Imagine trying to decide how big your text should be in a document or on a website. You might hear about points and pixels, but what do they really mean? Let's explore how these two units differ and why it matters for your Word documents. In Microsoft Word, font size is usually measured in points, not pixels. A point is a tiny unit of measurement used in printing and typography. It equals 1/72 of an inch. So, when you set your font size to 12 points, the characters are about 1/6 of an inch tall on paper. This makes points perfect for printed documents because they keep the size consistent when printed. Pixels, however, are different. They are the tiny dots that make up digital screens. The size of a pixel depends on the screen's resolution, which is measured in dots per inch. For example, a typical computer screen has a resolution of 96 dots per inch. At that resolution, 1 pixel is about 3/4 of a point. Pixels are used mainly for digital displays, like websites or emails, because they show how text appears on screens. The main difference is that points are an absolute measurement based on physical size, while pixels are relative to the screen resolution. Points stay the same whether you print or view on a screen, but pixels can look different on various screens. When you set font size in Word, it uses points by default because it aligns with printing standards. If you want your text to look the same on different screens, knowing how pixels relate to points helps. For example, a 12-point font roughly equals 16 pixels on a screen with 96 dots per inch. To convert between the two, remember that 1 point is about 1.33 pixels, and 1 pixel is about 0.75 points. You can change measurement units in Word by going to the Options menu, but font size input remains in points because it's the standard for printed documents. Understanding this difference helps you control how your text appears both on paper and on screens. If you are designing a document that will be printed, sticking with points ensures your font size stays consistent. For digital projects, knowing pixels helps you match your text size across different devices. So, whether you're preparing a report or designing a website, knowing how points and pixels work makes your formatting more precise. Remember, points are best for print, and pixels are best for screens. Keeping this in mind will help your text look just right wherever it appears.